Top 10 22 handguns. From being a staple of carnival rides, the 22 LR has evolved into a vital component of every gun enthusiast's collection. There are many explanations for this. Ammo for the. In addition to being widely available, 22 LR is also quite affordable. It is frequently only 10% more expensive per round than its rivals with wider bores. I'll talk about the finest of the greatest in this video. Number 10. The Mark IV 2245 Ruger. Ruger has a long history of producing semi-automatic 22 pistols, beginning in 1950 with the introduction of the Mark I target handgun. The Mark IV 2245 is the most recent model in this line. The Mark IV 2245 is a competent handgun that has a grip angle very similar to the 1911, which makes it an excellent trainer sidearm. Its accuracy and versatility in using various accessories make it a favorite 22 enthusiasts as well. The Mark IV 2245, in contrast to most 22 handguns, also have an ambidextrous manual safety that is conveniently flippable to the left side of the receiver. That is a feature I value coming from a southpaw. Number 9. Browning 1911-2201. The 1911-22, a one full-size handgun by Browning, is constructed to resemble John M. Browning's original 1911 with a 45 ACP chambering to 85%. With its high strength and lightweight metal frame, matte black slide, textured hammer, grip safety, and laser-checkered composite grips, Browning's 1911-22 handgun has an exterior similar to that of a contemporary 1911-01. The Browning 1911-22 A1 retains its post-front sight and simple fixed dovetail notched rear sight, true to its 1911 origins. The main characteristic of the Browning 1911-22 handgun is that it is essentially a scaled-down version of the 1911 action and recoil mechanism. Most substantial, although 22. 1911 pistols have fixed barrels and a completely different recoil mechanism. They externally resemble 1911s. Number 8. TX22 Taurus Compt. Taurus produced a well-liked line of 22 LR revolvers for many years. In 2019, the Brazilian business introduced the PT22, a compact semi-auto mouse gun, and then expanded into the TX22 competition, a full-sized autoloader, to push the rimfire pistol into a more competitive market. Along with adjustable sights, an accessory rail, a threaded barrel, and a compensator, the Taurus has intuitive ergonomics with memory pads and a high-cut grip. The best part is that it has a 16+1 round magazine, and since its release has gotten practically all positive reviews. Number 7. Sig Sauer P322. The P322, Sig's first rimfire handgun since the unsuccessful Mosquito, is among the most exciting 22 LR handguns to be released in the last 25 years. The Sig Sauer P322 was the company's first rimfire handgun since the catastrophic Mosquito Jam. A Matic was phased out 10 years earlier. Although the Mosquito was constructed by external parties for Sig, the P322 was created internally, drawing inspiration from the prosperous P320 and P365 initiatives. Operating 20-round flush-fitting magazines in a world where the majority of handgun manufacturers only provide there. The P322 is suppressor-ready with adapter lug and shoots 22s with a 10-round stick. Number 6. Buckmark Browning. The company's well-known and enduring Challenger series pistols with tapered barrels were superseded by the lightweight alloy Browning Buckmark, which debuted in 1985 and featured a slab-sided barrel along with pro-target adjustable grips. Originally released with a 5.5-inch barrel and wood grips, the more common 4-inch model with ambidextrous URX grips fits the hand more comfortably these days. With this precise feedback, it is difficult to go wrong. Number 5. FN 502. FN America's rimfire with a hammer. The 22 pistol is a versatile gun, but like most 22s, it can be a little tricky to use. Although Browning Division has long provided a range of .22 caliber handguns, including the Buckmark, the company has never truly committed to producing rimfire handguns. That is, until 2022, when the FN502 was implemented. The FN502 is a blowback action, hammer-fired handgun that has similarities in styling, although not internals, with the company's striker-fired 9mm FN509 series pistols. It has a TPI target crowned muzzle and a 4.6-inch threaded barrel, making it suppressor ready right out of the box. In addition, a 10-round flush fit and a 15-round extended magazine are included in the package. Number 4. Walther P22. Is anyone searching for the classic concealed carry weapon? 22 LR handgun enthusiasts should investigate the Walther P22. It's among the greatest. If you're comfortable carrying a rimfire pistol, consider packing 22 handguns for concealed carry. One could easily claim that the Walther P22, which made its debut 20 years ago, was the catalyst for the modern rimfire handgun market. With its polymer frame, accessory, rail, adjustable combat-style sights, and aggressive texturing on the grip frame and slide, the P22 was essentially a scaled-down version of the renowned P99 from James Bond films. It shared many features with the Walther PPQ pistols, but it was chambered in .22 caliber. Furthermore, the P22 could be rapidly configured to accept a suppressor, unlike weapons like the Ruger Standard, which required a visit to a gunsmith. Unfortunately, they are infamously picky about ammunition, needing hotter loads like CCI mini-mags to cycle correctly. Number 3. Wrangler Ruger. Building on the success of Ruger's single 6 revolver, their less expensive version of the more costly and modular single-action revolver has become fairly popular, replacing the Heritage Rough Rider, which has been a staple on our list for revolvers this year. The Wrangler retains many of the features that have made the single 6 a classic, such as its SAA appearance, excellent construction, and numerous safety systems, but does away with more costly parts like replaceable cylinders and a steel alloy frame in favor of lighter aluminum. The result is a surprisingly high-quality rimfire revolver that offers shooters a ton of fun target shooting in an antiquated package. While the Wrangler has certain shortcomings, such as an excessively heavy trigger, the inability to swap out the single 6's cylinders, strange finishing choices like an unpainted metal grip retaining nut that sticks out like a sore thumb on an otherwise all-black grip, and extremely basic fixed sights. These drawbacks pale in comparison to the thrill of using the small revolver to pop cans off a post. The Wrangler is a worthy complement to Ruger's current brand, which is all about practical, affordable recreational shooting weapons. Number 2. CP33 Keltech. Many 22 pistols follow norms. They adopt recognizable designs or dependable strategies. Not CP33 though. With the Keltech competition pistol, you get threaded barrels, M-lock slots, a 9-inch Picatinny rail up top, and magazines that hold 33 rounds in a quad stack. Many people would assume that this CP33, with its unusual design for a rimfire pistol, must be a toy, but the factory trigger breaks crisply and at a weight of little less than 5 pounds. In addition, the pistol's large size, just over 10 inches long, and centered grip effectively reduce recoil and balance the weapon, making even rapid-fire shooting amazingly flat and controllable. Because of its enormous capacity, loading the magazines takes a long time. Furthermore, to prevent jams and feed problems when done by hand, you must make sure the cartridge rims overlap properly. The handgun is incredibly light thanks to its lightweight aluminum alloy frame that has polymer strategically placed throughout. Number 1. Glock 22 D44. The Glock Model 44 is a pound lighter than the Glock G19 due to its hybrid polymer and steel slide, but it is identical in size and layout. Glock is certain that their centerfire handguns are among the best-selling modern pistols in the world. This gives G19 owners the further advantage of being able to use a G44 for low cost, training to maintain their proficiency. The fact that these guns are not suppressor ready out of the box and that good aftermarket threaded barrels might be difficult to locate are perhaps their biggest drawbacks. Every Glock enthusiast who owns a G19 has a holster that can fit the G44. The balance needed to make sure the lighter recoil spring can fully pull the slide forward to feed the next round from the magazine, a feat the small cartridge struggles to pull off consistently because of the lip on the round makes, building a dependable rimfire handgun unexpectedly challenging. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.